was positive. So what I was saying during the interview is encourage long-term care facilities to encourage and sometimes even demand that the employees get vaccinated. This is a very fragile segment of the population that experienced just recently a high mortality rate. So we have to protect these individuals. We know that the vaccines are very good, but not 100%. So we should not relax in that environment at all.
Are those places able to require their staff?
I don't know. It may be different. There are multiple companies. There are some that are homes of a private provider or that are part of corporations. At this point, I will not be able to answer that question.
I've been hearing from some of the family members that we've interviewed in the past, mainly at a COVID nursing home that had the outbreak in the beginning. They still do not have the ability to get in and have, normal meetings with their loved ones. It's a very complicated situation for them, and they're frustrated as they see, the world start to get back to normal, and they're still, watching their elderly loved ones kind of fade away.
I think the CDC guidelines that just recently released may change all that very quick.
Do you think it's time for that?
Yes, as long as someone can provide proof of vaccine. If it was my family, and someone is getting into that room, and I have someone who is 90 years old, who has pre-existing condition, who was already vaccinated, I will make an effort that everyone that goes into that room is fully vaccinated.
One of the maps you showed some of the parts that, like in the northwest, the southwest, and in the east that maybe haven't been reached. We've been doing the stories about vaccination rates. I know the east part of the county has one of the lower vaccination rates. What kind of efforts? I think it sounds like a mobile unit can be utilized in that way. What kind of efforts are going to be, happening there?
So maybe Emily can talk about some of the efforts that we are engaging, as well as Deb, who heads all these efforts. But part of it is that the convention center was designed for mass vaccination. We always said we will not be able to reach to everyone at the same time, but we will get to you. And now we are moving into that new phase where we are going deep into the community and putting these sites. And it's possible that we add more sites in those areas that we have not seen the vaccination rates to go up. In that area of town, there are large urban developments with a lot of single homes. So it's a kind of big, vast area that we may have to bring either the mobile unit or other approaches. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, sure. So just like Dr. Pino said, as we kind of move from that mass stationary site to reach as many people, so now they've opened up the recreational facilities. We have our mobile unit. So our mobile unit now has gone from a few pilot visits, and now we're really out in the community. So we're out in the community every day this week. We're going to be out in the community 6 days next week. We'll actually be out in the community at more than one site. So we're really starting to move in that next phase of seeing the mobile unit all over Orange County and continuing to do community events. So we'll be doing a community event at John H. Bridges Community Center in Apopka, a large church in Apopka. We've also partnered with Goodwill. So we did our first Goodwill pop-up this last Monday on Orange Blossom Trail. We'll be going to their Apopka location, Lake Underhill. So starting to...
This coming week we'll be going to Bitflow, which is in that area that you were discussing in conjunction with the Orange County Fire Rescue.
Yep.
So this will be our second time going out to the Bitflow area.
Yeah.
And I know Alvina had mentioned last week that she was encouraging maybe some places that don't have a large staff to get with some of their neighbors. Could you maybe talk about how that would be beneficial?
Yeah. So if you're a smaller business, but you're in a plaza or an area with a lot of businesses, what we'd encourage you to do is get together. That mobile unit can come to your area, and then we're happy to take walk-up vaccinations for all of the employees, for all of those businesses. The way that helps us is instead of getting, businesses coming in one by one and saying, can you vaccinate 10 here and 20 there, we can pop up and do many vaccinations in one location.
Has demand been pretty good? Was it what you expected? Or?
It's
been more than what we expected. So our
Yes.
schedule is getting very full. I'm sorry. Okay, our schedule is actually getting very full. We've developed 3 different strike teams, some that can go out with the trailer, some that can go in and do indoor events, and we are watching our schedule get pretty busy.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think we're doing 17 separate mobile events next week, both in West and East Orange County. So yes, we're very busy. It's a good problem to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions for these two? Do you guys mind saying and spelling each of your names for
No.
us?
My name is Deborah Collinge. Deborah, Deborah, Collinge, Collinge.
And I'm Emily Owens Pickle, EMILYOWENS, no hyphen, just a space.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes.
Can I have it for 1 minute?
¿Tienes un dolor? Tienes que ser muy fuerte porque soy una corona.